So here's the DJI Vision Plus, the original one that I restored that you saw in an earlier video and stuff like that. And I said I was going to do a video with the flight footage when I took it for its maiden flight after the restoration. And you can see there she's looking way different and way cleaner now because I went ahead and cleaned up the chassis. I went ahead, brought new decals and stuff and replaced them. I got all the dirt grime off of it. I replaced the battery. You can see the camera now module and stuff like that. And yes, this is the Vision, the A camera, not the Vision Plus with the gimbal and stuff like that. And I went ahead and did a full restoration. The reason why I kind of did it was because this was the first camera drone that I actually purchased that I didn't build. You know what I mean? Because before that, I would just build my own drone with a Sony CCD in the front, flight control, ESC motor, battery, everything. Myself. And this was the first one that I brought that already came with the camera and everything and set up and ready to fly. So I wanted to keep this thing in mint condition and stuff like that and clean it up. And I didn't want it just as a static piece because I also had the box and everything for it too. I wanted to keep it, where it's actually flyable and that you get the FPV to the actual phone and stuff like that, which I got working as you saw in the last video and stuff like that. So not only is it, just in flyable condition with the video feed actually working back to the phone so you can get FPV and stuff like that. So she's fully 100% working and stuff like that. And in the next part of the video, you're going to see from what the camera sees, and pretty much I kept the visual line of sight. I took it around a little bit by the school because school is just right over by me and stuff like that. Flew it around there a little bit. Of course, this is towards the nighttime when no people was around and stuff, and I could keep a good line of sight of it. So that's what I did. I flew it backwards a little bit and so forth, and then I also filmed the takeoff and landing part. So you'll see the whole 8-minute flight footage from this DJI Phantom 2 Vision in 2026. Not very many people could say that they have one of these still flying with the camera actually working and everything. I can. So the next part of the video, you'll be seeing that. So this is the first maiden flight since restoration of DJI Phantom 2 Vision. Like I said, this was my first real camera drone that I purchased that actually came complete with the camera and everything and set up ready to go. So this one I'm kind of taking, pleasure in actually flying this thing because it's been years since I actually have taken this on a real flight. And actually I take that back because 2 days ago I was actually flying it in the backyard for about 22 minutes making sure that everything was okay before I actually take it like now where I'm actually taking up real height distance and stuff. And I did that because I wanted to make sure that there was nothing wrong with the drone and that the battery was still good and everything like that. And to cycle the battery and everything. And she flew great then. And this is now the second flight essentially. So, and she's doing very well. Now I do hover it around here because I do get it to lock into GPS. Typically what I'll do is I'll just take control of the initial takeoff, get it up in the air, and once I get it up to air, then I let it lock into GPS and set its home point and everything and stuff like that, because the earlier Phantom 1s and 2s really didn't do a good job in locking in GPS on the ground and stuff. You got to get them up in the air, and that's even the same thing I do with my minis and stuff. It's always better just to get it somewhat up in the air and then let it lock in to the correct home point and stuff like that. And then you'll be good to go. And that will help you prevent flyaways or erratic behavior and stuff like that. And always calibrate, of course, the IMU every once in a while. And every time you get ready, especially the Phantom 1s and 2, calibrate the compass every time you get ready to fly. Or especially if you fly to a different fly spot that you normally don't fly in. Now, this is all visual line of sight flying. I'm not flying at any real distance or anything like that. So I'm keeping this line of sight, and I do got sight of the aircraft. And thankfully, the Phantoms are so much easier to fly line of sight compared to the Mini, where if you get that above 200 feet, it's going to be hard to see. You're basically going to see a dot. This one here you can easily see, and you can even see the lights very clear because this is towards nighttime, 8 p.m. And I did that on purpose where there's not many people around at all and stuff like that. So, I'm just kind of playing around with it and stuff like that, seeing how well it does, even flying it backwards, kind of shaking it left and right a little bit and so like just to see how well this thing handles and stuff and if it's stable and everything else. And she flies perfect. It flies like the day I took it out of the box, essentially. I got no complaints whatsoever. And you can see here I'm going backwards now with it. I'm kind of watching things and stuff like that. Just kind of enjoying the flight, essentially, because it's been many years since I have actually flown this particular one. But either way it goes, she's doing great. And I it'll pan over here and stuff. I look at that street down there and stuff. I was actually going to go down that street, but then someone by the side of me was asking questions and wanting to look at the video and all that because, like, cool, that's a drone and stuff like that. This one is particularly noticeable because, like I said, it's big and white and you can see the lights clearly from high. So they're like, oh, that's cool and stuff. So I was just talking to them too while showing them this and that and what it can do and stuff like that. So, I'm playing around with it here and there and stuff. Like I said, it's a good flyer, you know what I mean? Even though it's an old Phantom 2 and stuff like that, these things fly great, and I kind of forgot how great these things flew. Either way it goes, I'm looking around and stuff like that. And, I'm about to go back over to the school again and stuff. And I'm also showing the person on the ground that's talking to me and stuff like that, the video footage and stuff that you could see, and so forth, and explaining stuff. But she's flying nicely. And you can see here I get closer to school and stuff like that. I'm just looking at stuff, seeing how well it flies. And yes, I can see it from where I'm flying at, no problem. And I'm over here just tilting the camera over, and then I even go ahead and test the gimbal. Not the gimbal, because this doesn't have a gimbal. It's a servo motor. But, I tilt the camera downwards and everything in a minute. You'll see that coming soon. And, I take the camera backwards a little bit. Just going back and forth with it, testing it out. And she's flying good. I mean, what more can I say? You know what I mean? It flies good. And I'm honestly kind of impressed with the camera quality. Being that this thing is very old and literally one of the first camera drones that DJI actually came out with. This is 8 o'clock at night. There's no sun's going down and stuff like that. And, I mean, the picture quality's very good. You know what I mean? For what it is. Because, guys, remember, this was a smaller image sensor. This was the tech during the time. So, you know what I mean? They didn't have as large sensors they do on the Mavericks and stuff like they do nowadays. This is what you had back in the day. You know what I mean? And the image quality for what it is pretty good. You know what I mean? Of course, this is 1080p. But either way it goes, even, when the sun's coming down and stuff and there's not that much light left out, it's still pretty clear and not noticeable noise or anything like that. Here you go. I'm playing around with it. So you're going to see me doing a lot of this. I'm just going back and forth with it and so forth, showing person, hey, look at the drone in the sky here and there and stuff like that. Because she also had her kid with her and stuff. So, I'm just kind of showing off essentially and stuff. But either way it goes, she flies nicely. No complaints. And then here you go. I should be tilting the camera downwards now because I get it over here. And then that's when I bring the camera down, testing the tilt function on the servo motor for the camera, which works perfect. And, you can see there, they got the map right on the actual parking lot, which I actually never noticed because I never pay attention to it. But either way it goes, going around and doing kind of a backward scan over it and stuff like that. And eventually I'll go and bring it in. So here you go. And you can see, even though, yeah, it's a little bit shaky and stuff, because like I said, no gimbal on this thing whatsoever. It's just a servo motor to control the tilt. That's it. And she's very good. There's no waviness or extreme jelloing or anything like that. You're just kind of seeing the movement of the aircraft, essentially, which is very good for what it is, considering. And I'm going to do the same thing kind of Vision Plus. But actually, I got even a better thing going on. Me and a friend are go out there with our old Phantoms and stuff like that. I feel we got permission and we're going to shoot some stuff with them and stuff like that. And I'm also going to take the Phantom 3 Standard out. I would like to actually find the Phantom 4 one day that's at a reasonable price. But, you know, they're 600 and above, so maybe one day I'll get one at a reasonable price and I'll buy that one. But she does good, and yes, I will be flying this thing too quite regular. I got a spare battery and a remote ID for it, which was costly. I'll just put it that way. So yes, she will be flown here and there and stuff like that. I'm not just going to leave this as a static display. But here you go. I'm kind of landing it, bringing it back to me, and then landing it down. You can see right here, right now, and here I land it. So this pretty much concludes the flight video of the DJI Phantom 2 Vision, essentially. So here you go and enjoy.